Hello and welcome to Her in the Hawthorn. I'm your host Kate Ray and welcome back. Quick update on Erwin Saunders, and for those who have seen my previous videos about him, our favourite bumbling intrepid pixie hunter is back on our screens. And I said on a previous YouTube video that I did that one of the things that I didn't want to see out of Erwin was a big merchandise thing going off. I don't know whether he saw it. I'm kind of, if I'm living in La La Land that he did see it, then I'm happy to be there. But one of the things that has come out of his new video is that he is selling stuff. However, this is not your atypical, slick, well-designed, big promotional stuff. This is very personal things that he's selling. So he has done a series of sketches and a series of lino prints that are available, and I'll talk you through where they're available in a minute. His work is beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love his little sketches. They are very reminiscent of Brian Froud, not quite to the same quality, but I love the fact that obviously different artists have different styles, but there's very much that kind of earthy, real Fae feel about his work. And his understanding that the Fae isn't particularly all bubbles and unicorns is for me right up my street. You know, he has this whole thing that the pixie world is a very dangerous world, and these things are hunters and shaman and have these kind of clan tribal communities, and that very much comes through his work. So in terms of what's out there, we've got these lovely little pencil sketches. Some of them have got colour in them. He's also brought out, like I say, these lino cuts, and it's particularly the lino cut that I like. It's very, very clean, very, very simple, and shows the pixies as shamans, which I love. So he's kind of dressed them up in this very almost woodblock print style, but dressed them up as animals that you would see around the woodland. So we have a badger shaman, we have an owl shaman. I can't remember what else there is. There's one with antlers, and these are all the things that you would expect from the pixie realm for them to go around picking up skulls, picking up fur, picking up bits of feathers, etc., to adorn themselves with. And I have this whole lovely image in my head of the tribe of pixies getting together and wearing these elaborate costumes and doing some kind of very native dance around a small campfire. He speaks in the last video as well about one of the things that he does find is that when he finds an entrance in a tree root or within rocks, he finds bundles of shells from snails, and he says that it's one of the things that pixies eat is snail meat. So you will find wherever they're living these piles of snail shells, which I really enjoyed that aspect of it. So his new video is another sighting of that unnamed species. I've had to write it all down because I am, as always, super excited to see his work coming out. And it's in brackets, drawings and prints for sale. Now, if you go on that, there is a direct link in his blurb about the actual video. So you can go to that. But as promised on one of his previous videos, he is selling, and the auction is now on. So I think it's, are we the 16th, 15th of July 2021 right now, and he's got a 6-day auction. I think it was 4 pieces that he's got on eBay, so he has kept to his word for that. And I was like, no, please don't sell them on eBay. The other places where he's got stuff for sale, he's got Redbubble. And he's got t-shirts. You can have, I think there's several different prints that you can have, including his lino cut prints. There is some of his sketch drawings that you can have printed on all kinds of things, t-shirts, hoodies, bags, mobile phone holders, that kind of thing. I must admit, I've got quite a few in my shopping cart right now. I'm just waiting to see if I've got enough money to be able to pay for this, because I certainly want to support him. And then the other place that he's got is he's got a big cartel going off where he's also got prints for sale. So as always, I would say if this is the way that he wants to be supported in the work that he's doing, and I totally believe that he should, I think that this is an amazing thing, because it puts out for people like myself who have become a big fan of his work. It's that connection, that real connection with him as an artist, as well as somebody that we see on YouTube. So I'm definitely going to be supporting him in the future. I think it's lovely, and I think the way that he's going about this is absolutely right. You know, it's not Harry Potter big sales. I'm not a massive Harry Potter fan. In fact, I really hate Harry Potter, but I'll leave that for another day. I'm going to get slated for that. I know I'm going to get slated. So go out and support him. He is doing some fantastic work. I know these kind of things cost money, but not only money, it's time. So for those who kind of know me well within this seat, then I don't edit, because I don't know how to, but you didn't hear me say that. So I can only imagine how many hours go into filming and go into editing. I'm going to say one last thing, and I'm going to say it again, and on all the Erwin Saunders reviews that I do, I know people, stop telling me who you think it is, who you don't think it is. I know, and I don't care. I even looked up very at the very beginning of all this, when I came across Erwin Saunders, I homed it down to, I think, 3 different locations where he actually films, because I was fascinated. I was fascinated in the mythology, and actually, let's keep it as mythology. Who cares? Who cares? You know, I've said this before, he is bringing so much joy and so much magic into people's lives. It doesn't matter. You know, we all don't go around saying that so-and-so actor on so-and-so show, well, that's not really him, or that's not really her, that's so-and-so. We have to buy into a belief system with this. And I totally do. I'm not a stupid person, and I'm not gullible by any stretch of the imagination. It's just, I genuinely don't care. His work's genius. He seems like a lovely guy, and the fact that he is an embodiment of this character, and even when he's done an interview, an inadvertent interview in 14 times, he kept in character, you know. So who cares? I mean, what I don't understand the big deal to you all out there who keep telling me the name of the person it is, and I won't mention that, because he's Erwin Saunders. He is to me Erwin Saunders. Again, I'm baffled by it. I'm absolutely baffled by it. You know, I need this magic in my life, and I'm so pleased that I was able to come across him and keep track with him. And I'm so glad he's back. I really am. So, like I say, I will be buying a t-shirt or 2, maybe a hoodie, whatever else kind of gets slipped into the shopping cart at the time. And I just want to say, Erwin, if you do watch this, I'm kind of really hoping that you do watch my little YouTube bits about this. A big thank you again for the work that you do, and I hope that you do receive the due support that you genuinely deserve. You genuinely deserve for people out there to support you. And if nothing else, your artwork is so lovely. It's got a fierce quaintness to it. If you know, that juxtaposition of these things being animalistic and a bit chaotic and wily, but it still retains the very magical essence of the Fey realm. So, right, I'll sign off. Thank you very much. And again, any comments, leave them below, but don't keep telling me the name. You know, I have seen those comments, and yeah. And please, you know, I would love people to start subscribing to this channel if you're not already a subscriber. I do lots of different posts. It's not about Erwin all the time. I've not done that many. It's about the paranormal usually with me, and it's about the world of the Fae and whatnot. So there's loads and loads of interviews with loads of different people under this video that I've done over the last year. So it was my happy birthday YouTube last month. So yeah, still going strong. Okay, thank you very much, and I will speak to you all soon.